What if I told you that you don't need to be a Photoshop and Premiere sorcerer to turn hours of raw footage into viral-ready short clips that actually perform? Think about those creators who constantly pump out perfectly timed highlights with banging captions and on-point hooks that get shared everywhere. You can absolutely create that kind of impactful content too, and much faster than you currently imagine. The secret isn't spending all night mastering complicated editing software, but rather letting artificial intelligence do the heavy lifting for you. Let me walk you through my secret shortcut for turning long videos into short, punchy, post-ready clips in mere minutes, not hours. The core concept is elegantly simple. Instead of manually hunting for the best moments, cutting them up, adding text, and resizing for every platform, the tool finds the gold for you. It automatically scans your entire long video, detects the moments with the biggest emotional or informational punch, and transforms them into ready-to-post clips. This means absolutely no guesswork involved and zero wrestling with complex video timelines. I literally upload a 20 to 40-minute talk or live stream, and the system delivers a stack of perfectly tightened, captioned, and sized clips. These clips are instantly ready for Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or whatever vertical platform you need to target. The very first step is incredibly easy. You simply upload your full video file by dragging and dropping it into the interface. Once uploaded, the platform analyzes the content using its sophisticated AI algorithms. It intelligently searches for peaks in energy, audience cues if you have them, key punchlines, and meaningful transitions throughout the recording. Essentially, it identifies the stuff that human editors would pick if they only had the time to watch the entire thing meticulously. The AI even recognizes when there are multiple speakers involved and highlights the specific segments where the conversation gets genuinely interesting or the opinion stated is particularly strong. From that analysis, it automatically proposes multiple short clip options, each complete with a suggested thumbnail image and a hooky opening line. You have the power to preview these suggestions, make minor tweaks, or simply export everything and post it immediately. It is literally that simple to execute. Now, I can already hear what you might be thinking, but captions, animated text, and emojis, won't that still require a lot of manual work? That used to be absolutely true in the past, of course. Tools like Submagic do a fantastic job focusing primarily on brilliant captions and engaging animated text, and they are honestly awesome if captions are your sole focus. However, the common problem is that many tools only handle isolated pieces of the overall workflow. They'll do captions brilliantly or provide stock B-roll or let you clean audio. This forces you to end up bouncing between 5 different applications and still spending an entire afternoon just to polish a single short clip. This platform is different because it is fundamentally built around the entire creator loop from start to finish. It automatically edits the clips, generates contextually relevant captions, creates platform-specific crops and durations, and can even schedule the actual posts for you. So instead of needing to glue 5 separate tools together with duct tape, you get one centralized place that genuinely understands the whole production process. Full customization is still readily available whenever you decide you want to step in and make a change. The platform's defaults are remarkably smart, the captions are accurate, and the timing is always incredibly tight, but you always maintain the ability to change caption styles, adjust font weight, alter colors, and reposition them precisely on the screen. You can easily swap out any suggested thumbnail, refine the crop for a specific platform, or adjust the start and end times if you feel more context is needed. If you happen to be particularly picky about your exact tone or established brand guidelines, you can upload your logo and set brand fonts and colors. The AI will then ensure those specific elements are consistently applied across every single clip it generates for you. Just think of it as allowing the AI to handle all the tedious grunt work while you apply that essential final layer of unique creative flavor. One of my absolute favorite features is the system's capacity for automated hook suggestions right out of the box. The AI analyzes your clip's spoken content and immediately proposes short, punchy openers, the very kind that stop a user mid-scroll. Often, it manages to nail the perfect opener on the very first try with phrases like, "You won't believe this trick I used to double my output." If, for some reason, I don't immediately love the AI's suggestion, I can tweak it in the editor in literally just a couple of seconds. But honestly, about 80% of the time, I just accept the recommendation and roll with it immediately. Another low-key game changer that deserves more credit is the built-in intelligent audio cleanup functionality. If you have ever filmed an interview outside or recorded in a space filled with distracting background noise, you understand the time sink of manual audio repair. This system features integrated audio processing that actively cleans up background chatter, reduces harsh wind or traffic sounds, and balances vocal levels. The result is that your voice sounds perfectly consistent across all your clips, making the final product feel much more polished. Combine this smart audio with those intelligent captions, and you get clips that feel professionally produced without the associated high production cost. The platform also handles the often tedious B-roll selection process intelligently for you. Instead of you having to browse endless stock libraries, the AI suggests relevant B-roll that actually matches what is being said in the dialogue, It then drops that suggested footage directly into the edit with transitions and timing that feel completely natural to the viewer. You always have the option to accept the suggestion, swap it for your own footage, or simply request a different stock clip if the first pick isn't quite right. It is certainly not flawless every single time. No artificial intelligence solution ever is completely perfect. But the massive time savings from avoiding hours of library browsing and timeline lining up is an undeniable benefit. Another critical aspect creators often overlook is the automated platform sizing and intelligent timing adjustments. If you intend to post the identical clip across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, you used to have to create 3 entirely separate edits. This platform automates that tedious process by creating multiple aspect ratio outputs from that single source video automatically. It intelligently repositions and zooms the content, so the main subject remains perfectly framed within each new screen shape. The AI even goes the extra mile by applying subtle, intentional camera moves like slow zooms and gentle reframes to static shots. This subtle dynamism is absolutely huge for viewer retention, keeping eyes locked on the screen for longer periods. The scheduling and publishing phase is where this tool stops feeling like an editor and starts operating like a fully integrated team member. You simply set a desired posting frequency, for example, 3 new clips every single week, and the system auto-schedules the generated content. It bases these auto-schedules on your preset content preferences and insights into the best times for audience engagement. The platform populates a clear calendar where you can review every scheduled post, make final caption adjustments, and tweak the exact publish time. If your main hurdle has always been that friction point of, "I'll get to that tomorrow," this feature replaces it with, "It's already handled and scheduled." This level of automation is truly worth the investment if you struggle to maintain a consistent publishing schedule manually. The platform also provides an excellent content calendar view, letting you see everything going live across all platforms at a glance. You can easily rearrange posts in the queue or strategically gap fill with other relevant content that the AI has prepared. For those of you managing social media for multiple clients, this client-facing calendar allows for seamless team approvals and publishing workflow automation. When you compare this to either hiring an editor for every single clip or constantly paying subscription fees for 5 different standalone apps, the savings become apparent. Let's pivot to the crucial aspect of discoverability, which is ultimately what drives all the success metrics. The platform provides AI-generated descriptions, titles, thumbnail suggestions, and relevant hashtag clusters based on the clip's specific content. It even generates slightly longer descriptions optimized for YouTube, alongside those super short hooks needed for TikTok's format. Again, you have full editorial leeway to edit these suggestions, but the AI ensures you are never staring at a completely blank input box. The final export process is incredibly fast. You simply select your desired quality setting and target platforms. You can choose to download all the finished files or allow the platform to push them directly to your connected social media accounts. Crucially, it also provides you with the full video transcript immediately upon export, which is fantastic for repurposing into articles or blog posts. And for those who prefer external, highly stylized text work, rest assured that you can absolutely still combine outputs with tools like Submagic. Is the system absolutely flawless in every scenario? No, not entirely. Sometimes the AI's B-roll suggestion misses the mark, or a proposed hook needs a quick human refinement touch. But that is precisely the brilliant part. You retain complete creative oversight without being forced to execute every single tedious step yourself. What previously consumed an entire afternoon, finding the moment, cutting it, captioning, resizing, exporting, and scheduling, now genuinely takes mere minutes. The true value proposition is the ability to multiply your content output dramatically without risking creator burnout. I can now push out 10 times the number of clips in the exact same time frame, which is a radical game changer for any growing channel or brand. When you consider the actual costs, professional editors often charge between $30 and over $100 for a single short clip depending on complexity. Paying for a suite of different specialized apps to stitch together a workflow also accumulates significant monthly expenses very quickly. This entire production pipeline is designed to be ruthlessly efficient, so you can scale your presence without letting your operational expenses wildly increase. Try processing just a few of your long videos through this system, and the return on investment becomes strikingly obvious almost immediately. If you are ready to see the difference, get on board, upload just one long video, and watch the quality clips it spits out. Spend a few minutes playing with the suggested hooks, making just 1 or 2 caption tweaks, applying your branding, and scheduling a full week's content. That level of upfront batch efficiency allows you to shift your entire focus back to the creative act of content generation instead of babysitting the editing timeline. The fundamental takeaway is this: AI is not here to replace talented editors. It is here to supercharge creative creators. While specialized caption tools are amazing for deep stylistic customization, this platform excels by unifying the entire process seamlessly. It integrates clip selection, intelligent editing, captioning, platform sizing, scheduling, and final publishing all in one logical system. It is not some kind of voodoo magic, it is simply smart automation that truly respects the actual day-to-day workflow of modern creators. If you are currently producing long-form videos and desperately want to convert them into high-retention shorts without sacrificing your sanity, you should definitely give this a serious try. Start by just uploading one single video and immediately observe the quality of the clips the system automatically finds for you. Play with the suggested hooks, make minor text adjustments, apply your logo, and schedule an entire week's worth of posting in under 20 minutes. That incredible level of efficiency is what allows you to focus purely on creating the next big piece of content rather than micromanaging the timeline. After 1 week of batching your content this way, scaling your presence becomes significantly less intimidating and notably more enjoyable. Trust me when I say that once you adopt this method of high-volume batch content creation, you will wonder how you ever managed to edit videos in the old way. This structured approach eliminates the constant friction that used to slow down channel growth and replaces it with consistent momentum. So, eliminate the need for manual clipping, start leveraging AI for your captions, and automate your multi-platform resizing today. By integrating these previously separate tasks, you reclaim hours every single week that can be reinvested directly into strategic content planning. Focus on developing those strong core messages, knowing the tedious distribution work is already handled by intelligent automation. Imagine having a steady feed of optimized, engaging shorts published consistently across all major channels without lifting a finger post-upload. The system ensures every clip is tailored perfectly for maximum watch time, whether it's a quick TikTok or a detailed YouTube short. Don't let tedious post-production tasks dictate your content velocity. Let smart AI set the pace for your growth. Embrace the power of an end-to-end solution that understands the nuances of modern short-form video distribution. Move past the repetitive tasks of manual cutting and start thinking like a true content multiplier today. Upload your next long piece of content and witness the efficiency revolution firsthand for yourself. Stop spending time on the timeline wrestling and start focusing on the brilliance that lives within your original recording. The future of high-volume, high-quality short-form creation is automated, integrated, and ready for your long-form source material.